We'll start off tonight with the NHIAA Division III Boys Soccer Finals game between the Hawks of Hopkinton and the Cardinals of Stevens. These two teams played each other once during the regular season, and the Hawks easily won that matchup 6-0, so the second-seed Cardinals were hoping to take some revenge against the fifth-seeded Hawks. This game was a battle from start to finish, as both teams had trouble scoring. Defense was clearly a priority, but in the 24th minute, Hopkinton threw the ball in from the right wing. Max Rossignol headed the ball away from a Stevens defender, and the ball bounced to Jacob Rockwood's left foot as he quickly kicked the ball past the Cardinals goalie Tanner Durkee for the 1-0 score from about 8 yards away. Stevens had many quality scoring chances before halftime, but the Hawks' defense was at the top of their game, keeping the score at 1-0 going into the break. Hopkinton allowed the Cardinals to put up 12 shots during the half, so they changed their game plan on defense, which worked extremely well, as Stevens was held to just 4 second-half shots on goal. The Cardinals' defense also stepped up, but their offense was held in check, as Hopkinton would end up winning on their lone goal by a final score of 1-0. Hopkinton's head coach, as well as players, and Stevens' head coach spoke to YCN after this exciting game.
Well, I thought Stevens from last time really made some nice adjustments, playing Noah deeper in the field. Last time it was, we had two guys marking Noah up top, and we're basically able to stop him from doing anything. Today, they made some nice adjustments. Ethan had 8 shots at halftime. So I thought it was on Stevens today, who played very well, and we were able to hang on. But they certainly had some dangerous chances. So if anything, I was impressed with the adjustments Stevens played and how they fixed what maybe didn't go right last time. They had a really good game, but. Getting forward today, I thought we kept the ball on the ground, played good balls on the ground, finding feet, weren't trying to do too much with it, and it created some good build-up for us. Well, certainly in the second half, Will Reinhardt outside really pulled it together and was playing very high pressure, and that really made a difference in the second half. But Jacob Rockwood, obviously, our superstar senior, scoring a goal in the championship game, that's what we needed. He scored a big goal in the semifinals, and then he scored the only goal today. So to see your best player score the big goals, that's really what we needed from him, and it was tremendous. But it feels good winning. We certainly had a goal. We took a couple tough losses during the season and kind of had a little revenge tour in mind, and to get it done feels good.
I mean, this game was a dogfight from beginning to end. We worked our butt off from the beginning whistle to the end whistle, and nothing was given to us. We had to earn everything that we got in this game. I mean, I thought Tim Meserve, our goalkeeper, he played an amazing game. Tucker Windhurst, he kept our defense composed and together through the whole thing. And I thought Joe Cullinan did a great job in the midfield, controlling the midfield inside and out. This is amazing. This is what you work so hard for from the beginning to the end of the season, and it feels so good to be able to execute and for us to get our prize at the end of the day for working so hard.
We just came out here with a lot of motivation. We beat them earlier in the season, but didn't come in too overconfident because Dairyfield did the same thing to us in the season. We just beat them in the playoffs. So we came in the season with tons of motivation. A couple of us guys have been here before a couple times, so I think we had the experience, and we just wanted to tighten up on D and try to stop that Noah Spalding kid, and I think we did. We did a great job with it and came out with the victory. Jacob Rockwood always stands out. He's awesome. He's definitely the best player I've ever played with. Derek West, he's a freshman, played defense back with me. He stepped up big time for us tonight, so that was awesome. Feels great. Trying to avenge a few of my old teammates that didn't win the championship, so felt great.
It was really hard. Noah kept us pushing up, and we had to keep offense tight, and when they pressure back, we had to make sure we had all players back before he even got to step up, and we had to mark him before he shot. We played very well. Jacob Rockwood, he was one of the players that led us, even though he had a hard time in the beginning of the season not being able to play. He led us through this entire season. We couldn't have done it without him. For being a freshman, this is very hard. I have to keep stepping up my game for all the high schoolers. I can't even put it into words.
I thought we were great. I thought we were almost the better team, really. I mean, I thought we had more chances than they do. So, we put the ball where we wanted to put it, in the corners. We had a hard time of getting it in the box, though, to make it dangerous and get a scoring opportunities. But we got a couple corner kicks like we wanted, and they both were brilliant. They both worked like they were supposed to. Just one off the bottom of the crossbar. If that goes in, it's nice. I mean, they didn't have a shot. They didn't have a real shot on the goal, I didn't think, in the second half. We knew they'd sit back a little bit so we could kind of come at them, but I thought the guys. I was happy. I thought we kind of went at them pretty well and didn't sit back, and we weren't scared of the 6-0 loss we had. That didn't bother us too much, and hopefully it fueled the guys. I mean, they've been pretty focused. This was their goal, and it's pretty amazing to set that goal and actually get there, because it's not easy to get there. I told them, even if it was easy, there's still 26 teams that that the only two can make it. So we gave them rest when we needed to. They've had fun. It was just good for them to set a goal and know that they can get there, which was nice. And we can now. I mean, we're losing 2 starters. We're losing 4 total. We can come back here, I think. And they're going to be ready to do it too. So that'll be our goal now.
On a more serious note, the Hopkinton community had recently lost a classmate, Mark Boris Jr., to heart and lung disease. This Hopkinton team decided to honor Mark by wearing sweatbands in his memory. Mark's father was kind enough to talk to YCN about his son.
The guys decided to wear wristbands with my son's initials on. He passed away 2 weeks ago, 17 years old. He had heart-lung disease, and the guys honored him today, and it's overwhelming. We came out here to support him, and they made it to number 1 and the state champions, and we couldn't be happier for the support they gave him.
Last week, one of their classmates passed away had a heart issue, and so those guys have been wearing that during the playoffs, and certainly they were thinking about him.
We were playing for him as soon as we heard about it. The first game that we found out, we wore tape around our ankles that said MB Heart. We support their family, and we're sending our prayers, and this one's for him.
This state title was Hopkinton's second in 4 years. Stevens, however, will continue to try to end their championship drought, which was last won in 1989. As Coach Stone said, the Cardinals are only losing 2 starters and 4 seniors overall, so this championship caliber team will sure be looking to make it back to the finals in 2017.